In today's video, I'm going to be showing you all the new mobs, ores, and all the new blocks that has been added to the new update. So let's get started. So first I'm going to start off with the mobs. The first mob is the axolotls. So these mobs are very adorable. Look how cute they are. So they are ambitious creatures that spawn underwater. So you can find them in caves, underwater caves, and all types of stuff like that in the ocean. If you're holding a bucket of tropical fish, you'll be able to breed the axolotls, and also they'll follow you around and they can only survive above water for a few minutes. When a player kills a mob that is attacking the axolotls, they'll be rewarded with regeneration for a few seconds. All the axolotls spawn naturally except for the blue axolotls. The blue axolotls is very rare, so if you were to find it, congratulations. The next mob is the glow squid, the one that most people voted for as a joke. It has been added. The glow squids will glow in the dark. When you kill the glow squid, you'll be able to get the glowing ink, which can be used to craft glowing item frames. The glowing item frames will glow at both nighttime and daytime. If you take a sign and write anything on it, and then take any dye you want and tap on the sign, you'll get colored text. If you get the ink sac and click on the sign, you'll get glowing text, which looks really nice in my opinion. Next up is the powdered snow. So when you go into the powdered snow, you'll start to freeze and take damage because the powdered snow is really cold. So if you have some leather armor and you put it on, it will stop you from freezing in the powdered snow. The same thing goes for the horse. If you have a pet horse and you put leather armor on it, it will stop it from freezing in the snow. Both mobs and players will freeze in this snow unless they wear leather armor. This snow will spawn naturally in snowy biomes when the part 2 comes out. As for now, you have to get a cauldron and put it where the snow is falling, and then you'll be able to collect powdered snow. The mob that has been added is goats. So goats spawn in extreme hills and they occasionally ram into other players. Goats can jump really high and they don't take much fall damage. Also, goats can be bred and tempered using wheat. If a goat starts chasing you and you have wheat, it will stop and it will follow you. There's two types of goats, the screaming goat and the regular goat. The screaming goat, you'll hear it screaming. So if you hear a goat screaming, well, that's the screaming goat. And also, if you have an empty bucket, you'll be able to get milk. If you manage to get a goat in a boat, as you can see, I managed to get a few goats in a boat with a cow. Not sure where the cow is there, but if you manage to get one in a boat, you'll get whatever floats your goat achievement. So I think it has to be in the water, not sure, but once you get the goat in the boat, you'll be able to get that achievement. A new ore and block that has been added is copper. This is the block of copper. So as the time goes on, the copper will turn into exposed copper, then wintered copper, and then oxidized copper. So the copper can be crafted into cut copper, which can be used to make cut copper slabs and stairs. So I decided to use cut copper stairs for the roof, and over time it's going to start to change color. So if you don't want the copper to change over time and you just want it to stay brand new like this, all you have to do is take some honeycomb and put it with the copper and you'll be able to make wax copper. Wax copper will stay like this forever, and you can wax copper at any stage. And I think that copper is a great way to tell history in your Minecraft world. Something that you can craft with the copper is a lightning rod. So how the lightning rod works is that all lightning within a radius of 64 blocks will strike the lightning rod, and also when lightning strikes the lightning rod, it will emit a redstone signal of 8 game ticks. Next up is the raw items. There's raw copper, iron, and gold. So when you mine the ores, you'll get the raw items and then you'll just smelt them down back to the ingot. You can also craft any one of those raw items into raw blocks. So there's a raw block of gold, copper, and iron. The piglins aren't going to barter with the raw gold because the raw gold is something that the piglins want. So if you give them raw gold, they're going to keep it. Glow lichen. Glow lichen is a dim light source that you can find in caves. So you can bone meal it to make it grow and harvest it using shears. All the ores in the new update are now retextured. The iron, the emeralds, the lapis, the diamonds, the coal, everything is now retextured. So this is the deep split right here. A deep split is a dark gray stone that generates in blobs between heights 0 and 16. So if you're mining around that area, you should be able to find some. Even though it's harder than stone, it can still be mined with any pickaxe just like stone. So when you mine the deep split, you'll get cobble deep split unless you mine it with a silk touch pickaxe. Cobble deep split can be crafted into cobble deep split slabs, stairs, and walls. Deep split can be crafted into many different things like chisel deep split, cracked deep split bricks, slabs and stairs, then cracked deep split tiles, deep split tiles. Deep split tiles are really cool because they make a really good floor block. And then there is polished deep split slabs, stairs, and wall. And then there's also something called invested deep split, and when you mine that, silverfish will spawn. And then there's the deep split ores. Now the reason why there is deep split ores is because if ores generate where there is deep split, they're going to generate as deep split ores. So there's deep split iron, lapis, gold, emeralds, etc. And then there's tuff. Tuff generates below Y16, and this is tuff that I placed right here, and this is what it looks like. And then there's calite. Calite generates between smooth basalt and amethyst. And then there's smooth basalt, and smooth basalt generates around the amethyst geos. And then there's amethyst geos. Amethyst geos can be found anywhere in newly generated chunks in the overworld. And then there is the budding amethyst and the amethyst block. So you can find these in the amethyst geos. After a while, amethyst buds will start to grow from the budding amethyst. So there's small amethyst bud, the medium amethyst bud, the large amethyst bud, and the amethyst cluster. If you want to farm amethyst, you can just place budding amethyst down and you'll be able to grow the amethyst cluster. And when you mine the amethyst cluster, you'll get the amethyst shard. This can be used to craft something called spyglass. If you place 2 copper ingots right there with a amethyst shard on the top, you'll be able to craft the spyglass, and the spyglass allows you to see things from far away. And I think that this is a really cool feature that Minecraft added to the new update. Something else that you can craft with the amethyst shard is tinted glass. Now tinted glass is just like the one that you will find in real life cars. So the tinted glass is really dark. As you can see, that's lava that is behind this glass and you can hardly see it. This stuff is the hanging roots and the rooted dirt. So this is a new decorative block added to Minecraft 1.17. So you can hang the hanging roots on any block. And yeah, that's basically it about the hanging roots and the rooted dirt. So the next feature is the Lush Case. So the Lush Caves aren't out yet, but you can still find the items in your creative inventory. So the first item is the moss block and the moss carpet. So you can use the moss block to make the mossy versions of the bricks and cobblestone. Also, you can use bone meal to make the moss blocks grow. The next item is the big drip leaf, and when you stand on it, it will sink in like this. So you can't stand on it for too long. And then also there's the small drip leaf, and then there is the spore blossom, and these make little particles, and these particles can travel really far. And then over here is the flowering azalea, and then the azalea. So when you bone meal these will turn into azalea trees. And then there's also the azalea leaves, and then there's also the glowberries. So you can eat the glowberries, or you can use them to breed foxes. The glowberries grow from cave vines that will be found in the Lush Cave soon. So then there's the dripstone blocks and the pointed dripstone, and you'll be able to find these in the dripstone caves when it releases. Right now you can only find these in the creative inventory. If you walk on dripstone, or if dripstone falls on your head, you will take damage. Also, dripstone is a great way to make renewable lava. If you place lava on top of a dripstone block and just place dripstone to the bottom and then place a cauldron on the ground, as you can see here, the lava will come through the pointed dripstone and go into the cauldron, and then you can just scoop it out with a bucket and it will continue to fill up. I know your world will never run out of lava. So these are the loot and trade table editions. Now the mission will now sell 4 dripstone blocks for 1 emerald. The wandering trader will sell 2 pointed dripstone blocks for 1 emerald, 2 rooted dirt for 1 emerald, and 2 moss blocks for 1 emerald. These blocks can be found in shipwrecks, and the glowberries can be found in mineshaft, chests, and minecarts. And there you go everyone, those are all the features inside of the Minecraft 1.17 update. I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.